USL Live into the second game of the semifinals of the Season 25 playoffs in the Unified Skirmish League. I'm your host, Romulocks, and the playoff match you'll be watching tonight is between the number 2 seed Jersey Boys taking on the number 3 seed Sparta. For more information on the teams, match statistics, and how you can sign up to play in the Unified Skirmish League, we ask that you please visit uslzone.com. Joining me in the commentary booth for tonight's match, I am privileged to welcome in Fausto.
Buenas noches.
And Bowen.
What up?
Heck of a game we just watched from Dark Slayers, and Fausto, congratulations to you. Well led and well played, good sir. Wow, what a game. Guys, this is it. The third meeting between two squads who are even on paper, but Jersey Boys are currently up 2-0 on Sparta at this point in the season. Can they do it for a third time around? Jersey Boys ended Season 25 tied for first place in the league, their only loss coming in the second meeting with Birds. It was an incredible season for Pister's crew, who have clawed their way to top-tier status. Their dynamic blitzkrieg flank play has consistently put their opponents on the back heels, led by the support player of the season, Kevin, as Grenadier, and he is flanked by the real killers behind him. Leak, Splitta, The Mountain, and Danny. Against Sparta twice so far this season, Jersey Boys have been able to execute their game plan perfectly and win the day. The first time by 4 kills and the second by 19. It's fair to say Jersey Boys have all the momentum coming into this game, and they will feel confident about their chances at a third win tonight. For Sparta, nothing matters until playoffs. Many of these players have been on squads before, but several together before, I should say, but several are newcomers as well, as the squad has been struggling to find cohesion and unity and a sort of identity to this point. They have yet to get a win over either Birds or Jersey Boys to this point in the season, but several of the games have been very close to the bitter end. Eric will depend a lot on the core unit of the squad to get the job done today. Mecca, Iso, Shasta, and Iron. But Champion is also expected to make an appearance in these playoffs, and the late addition of Hop certainly didn't hurt the roster either. Can they pull it together now in postseason play? It makes for an exciting storyline if they do, but let's ask the panel. Panel, all predictions at the beginning of the season had Sparta winning at least one of the 2 matches between them and Jersey Boys, and I think the majority of people would have said both. But clearly that hasn't been the case, as Jersey Boys has been nearly unstoppable this season. Is that the play you expect to see from Sparta in the playoffs, or do they have an ace up their sleeve? Is this game going to be more competitive than previous results might suggest? Let's go to Fausto first.
I think it's going to be an exciting match for sure. I think you said a lot of good comments here on both teams. I think Jersey Boys is still the favorite squad to win this one. I just think they're overall very well-rounded. They got a lot of killers. And I just think they have, pound for pound, the better players overall. Maybe not individually, because, for example, Eric on Sparta gets a lot of vision, solo angles, things like that. But he's also their main leader. You know what I mean? While on Jersey Boys, they have multiple people that can take that additional angle.
Bowen?
Yeah, so, I mean, I can tell you with the return of Yosh a bit, there's some possibility for some leading switch-ups there, back and forth a bit. We'll see if we see Eric take some more flanks off to the side. That'll kind of define whether that's happening or not. It took me a second to figure out who Rusty Shackelford was too, but
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the lineup for Jersey Boys is absolutely insane. I mean, you know, Danny and Mountain adding on to these guys from NWO last season is just makes it an absolute monster. And you know, Sparta really has to show as D-Generation X or fail. So I'm curious. It's gonna be a good match to watch.
Well, let me go ahead and get some predictions for you. We'll do lineups here in just a second, but right now, which way do you see it going, Fausto, and what do you see as a final score?
I'm going to go ahead and say it really is a tough one here. It's not going to be just a clean sweep. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to Jersey Boys on this one. I think it's not going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be mid-numbers. I think it's going to be a score of 42-39 in favor of Jersey Boys.
42-29. Bowen, how about you?
I think he said 42-39, right, Fausto?
Yes, sir.
42-39. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking. So I'm just to be different because I think this is a hard one to call. I'm gonna say 40-35 Sparta.
Interesting. Okay, well, at least we got somebody breaking against the curve because I am also going to go 55-50 in favor of Jersey Boys, betting against my own team here, but I really do like the play from Jersey Boys. I think they've just got it on the ball right now, and I don't think it stops tonight. Let me go through these starting lineups real quick. For Sparta, we have kicking it off DMX, aka Shasta McNasta, HP equals 1, if you remember back in the day. E is ESO. Elite is the current name of Mecca. Envy, Iron, Rusty Shackelford, a.k.a. Hop. Weeb, a.k.a. Eric. And Yosh. Then for Jersey Boys, we have Splitta, Kevin, Leak, Havoc, a.k.a. One, Pister, Danny, The Mountain, and Victim. So the best lineup, I think, possible for both sides tonight. Minus Champion currently for Sparta, who is in the arena, but just watching so far this game.
Yeah, apparently Champion is raiding and playing Infantry at the same time, so he's
preoccupied.
busy.
I understand.
Yeah.
I heard he only plays in championship matches according to multiple sources.
I mean, he's got so many rings. I think he can set terms like that.
Wait, so who is Rusty Shackelford again?
That's Hop, late
Yeah, it's
addition to
Hop.
Sparta here at the very
Wow.
end of the season. Turned out to be a really good addition, considering the way he played in Week 6, I think. Definitely.
They're not playing Salve either.
Yeah, I think Hop is one of the most underrated Marines.
He had a great
around
season
the game,
23.
yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a great player. And
He reminds me of a young Lil Spade.
It's fair. Like that.
He reminds me of a young Minnick.
Yeah.
Thought that was
A young
me. I
Lito
thought that was
Magneto.
Jesus, dude, that's
Kevin
crazy.
reminds me of a young Leafy G.
Ooh.
Ooh, I mean, at least call him Squatch Ball or something, man. Good
Oh,
Lord.
dude.
Evil Ways? I don't know.
Leafy was the man.
Evil Ways.
No, Leafy was on. Leafy was one of the reasons why Team Sabotage was so effective.
Leafy was
Yeah,
stuck
fair.
on. We're just kind of waiting here for action to take off as there's just a little posturing going on. Sparta coming sweeping back. Looks like I got a flank going on plateau right now. We might have our first contact right here in a second. Get back to the pivotal Leafy stories another time.
Ooh,
So I noticed that
almost
Eric
as
is AT, but he's sticking with the group, which he has a short range here.
Kevin misses that first mortar in a big way, but Law's going up at the North team. They're in trouble.
Yeah, they're
In terms of angles, Yosh needs to get in there. Yeah.
they've given up that south angle. It's not good.
Kevin is pretty much ineffective here as a nader. He's already wasted both mortars, I believe. Oh, never mind. He has one left. My bad.
Oh, mortar going out here, but it's going to miss everybody.
Squad. Yep.
Iron makes it out just fine after he goes for the save on the other team. Envy, good heals there, brother. Delaying to the last second.
Here comes Hop flanking South Mid G5. He's about to push on Danny's group and Splitta.
Here he comes out of the building.
DMX push in. Danny's about to get
Oh,
singled down
good
here.
hits from Hop. He clutches on Danny. Absolutely crushes that. And the
They've gotta
North
get in
team
there.
is flanking over. Oh, but they lose
Oh,
Envy. Dead. That was a rough death. Oh,
May not matter.
ESO takes Splitta, which I know he hated to do. Oh, Havoc goes down on the south. This is definitely, it's a great position for Sparta, but the medic down.
Victim is healing out of his mind over here. Oh, good shot by Yosh. Yosh playing Dater. I just now noticed that.
Yeah, playing it well already. Comes in. I haven't seen Yosh been playing Nader that much.
He's been playing it in pub. I've seen a little bit. I thought he was just trolling. So
7-1, and Jersey Boys has to be reeling after this. Oh, 8-1 as League gets capped on the south, trying to retreat out. What a play from Sparta. Teach me to bet against my own squad.
What an that was a very aggressive push too. Worked out very well for them. I'm surprised that Jersey Boys did not have an additional solo angle anywhere. They're usually very good at that. That was the reason why I predicted for them to win.
Tactical calls for Saab to warm up them hands.
I mean, it's something that Sparta struggled with all season is really getting the jump on the pushes, right? You know, these higher tier squads with Birds and Jersey Boys, you can kind of tell like when the push was called.
Oh, look at Mecca and Danny.
Look at Danny. Yep, Danny's about to go down again.
Oh yeah, he's wiped.
Oh my gosh. See this, I mean, I don't mean to diss on Danny, but I don't think he's been informed the last few weeks. I think that's probably one you fall out of immediately.
Is that Danny or Fax from Bonds? That's messed up.
And a second death from Samara.
Also wouldn't have missed that law there.
25 minutes remaining in this game, actually 24. Let me correct myself. 9-1 in favor of Sparta. This is a position that Jersey Boys has not been in very much so far this season. On the back heel, needing to get kills to get back in this game. And a whole wipe, actually. South team getting pushed out, but everybody's okay. Trying to hold rocks as Sparta pushes into rocks pretty far.
Yeah, they got the Nader too on their side, so Kevin's up top, so he's not really doing much up there unless they come from south mid.
The Mountain pushing into mid. I think he's going to get their flank up there. Although Kevin's going in with him. This is interesting.
Pister is going to go
I wonder if Yosh and Iso are going to realize nobody's there except for Leet.
I don't think they're counting numbers just yet. That's what I'm assuming.
This has been a consistent problem with Sparta, is not counting numbers. You're exactly right. It's something we've been working on for the past week and a half. Calling each other out for not doing it. It's really important part of the game at this level.
Yep.
Why do you think that is, Rom? To give us some insider information.
Why is Sparta failing to do it? There's a number of people. There's a number of people who don't like to talk. That's for sure. Kind of quiet in general. And then there's a few people who are playing. They definitely haven't played together that much. I'm hoping Hop has improved that a little bit.
Here comes the push. Here comes another push from Sparta.
Good push. Havoc going down.
Yep.
Danny going down for the third time. Danny is having a rough day.
And Yosh, holy shit, got both those kills. That stream from Iso.
It's a double heal from Victim right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Catches Leak in the building as well. Sparta happy to just fall out again as they're up 11-1. Oh, is Mecca going to go over top here and put himself in the... Oh, no. He leaves Envy to the mercy of the team.
Yeah, he's dead. Yep.
That was a careless death there.
Yeah, probably should have... I mean, you got to realize they're there, right? Oh, look at the nade. Oh, mortar from Kevin, man. And Yosh misses his mark. Because only one of these guys is channeling the spirit of Leafy G. I'm telling you.
Imagine if Leafy G had mortars.
Imagine.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised Iso lived there.
Yeah.
Good
we've seen
fall.
over and over again that the mortars don't work when they're direct, it seems like.
They're pushing back on Pister. Going to try and get these kills on Pister if they can. Nice. Iso amazingly still alive. Yosh turns around to try and fight him off.
Nice nade on Kevin.
Kevin goes down. If this left team can stay alive, this game is going to be Sparta's.
Oh, Yosh down then.
The day is Sparta's. Oh, Yosh does go down, though.
Yeah, that's going to give them the right side.
Iso, get some hits on that side, brother.
Oh, Leak.
Nice. Leak down.
From a med.
Eric coming in as AT.
Nice.
Shasta with some intense accuracy. 20 minutes to go. 16-7. Sparta is in a good position here. I have to say, I think this map favors Sparta's. I did not consider how much this map favors Sparta's play.
I was about to say, Jersey Boys seems a little lost today. I'm not too sure. I mean, they've all played this map many times. They just look lost.
It's not really a Nader offense map, you know? Like, And
havoc.
and Yosh has been firing in defense the whole time.
Pisser just let Havoc just die there. He should have popped in front of him trying to get a little bit of a cover, but I don't know if he was low or not. I couldn't
Oh,
tell.
look at that law. Misses Kevin, but it may have put Leak. Nope. Okay. And Sparta falls 17-7 with 20 minutes remaining in this game. Totally something that Jersey Boys can come back from, but wow, is Sparta doing what we didn't think we would see, a total flip of the last time these teams saw each other. And it doesn't look like it's about to stop.
They're playing with a lot of confidence, I'll tell you that much, and they got all the momentum in the world.
It looks like the
And they're
comeback
just
from Dark
picking out
Slayers.
Danny.
Yeah, they're right. They have picked out Danny quite a bit. There's been a little bit of return for that on Hot, but they haven't been able to take advantage.
If he's willing to come in, do you make the sub for Sav for Danny right now?
Yes.
I think so.
For sure.
If he's willing to come in, I think you absolutely do it right now.
Pisser's trying to prove to the community he doesn't need him. Looks like Splito's getting the way I-4 solo line go up north. He's going to go through T-shirt building and head southeast, probably to a hangar. But Eric's going to catch him there. Eric's all about vision right now.
Mm-hmm.
So once Eric sees him, what they're going to do is probably push this mid team. It looks like they're all grouping up though.
Everybody's pushing left right now.
Yep.
And Eric's got the dash here in 45 seconds. So
since they know they're not left,
probably just keeping
I'm not too sure if
space,
Eric saw
fighting
them.
somewhere they want to fight.
What's going to happen is that Jersey Boys is going to come back to the left-hand side. I would send a flank team through plus sign, head up north through upside down T-shirt and come from north to south. And have Eric's team push from plus to west mid. That's what I would do. That's what I would have called right here. And you can sandwich his team. Look at them. They're grouping up right here. You could have sandwiched his team. Hey, but what do I know?
Yeah. I mean, in the hands of a capable leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Poor Eric. I think they're doing pretty well right now. Sparta is looking in form. This next battle is going to be really important. The outcome of this next battle could very well decide this game. Sparta wins another one. That's going to be almost too much for Jersey Boys to overcome.
Yeah, Sparta definitely content to kind of play the edges a little bit here. They're just way up top. A little bit of payback for, I guess, the previous week when they were down by 4.
Look at this F1 setup from Sparta. Jeez.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah.
Junior sweeping out in motion. The flying V. Ducks fly together, by the way, Fausto. I don't know if you knew this.
See what? Yeah, I know. See what Jersey Boys used to do is kind of what Dark Stars did last game. Is just focus on Fairfax all game.
Yeah, isolate Samara the same way.
Well, just put Fairfax in and isolate him.
Oh,
I'm kidding, Fax. I'm kidding.
I'm not sure. Samara's doing a pretty bang up job as a Fairfax plant.
Yeah, I feel bad for Danny Boy. He was lagging a couple weeks ago, and now he's being singled out. I know he's more than capable, but
Yeah,
they're definitely calling his name for
well,
sure.
everybody has an off night. Everybody does. Some weeks just aren't your weeks, and that's just the way it goes. That's why we have substitutes.
So here, if I'm a Sparta, I would send a team northwest mid and then a team at west mid. That's what I do. So that north team can give you vision at west mid, because obviously they're not right; they're left.
Yep, and I think they got a pretty good idea of that with Leak coming in here, looking at the west door.
Yep.
They don't have anybody getting vision that far, though. Eric might. Yeah, Eric has that extra vision, right? Because he's AT. He's probably going to catch Leak here.
Correct.
Right. There he goes. He's got Leak.
I mean, the Leak has to know there's a team right there.
And Eric's just trying to get him to bite, I think.
You know what? These slow down battles here are going to favor Jersey Boys just because Sparta's been taking it to them. So they can get one clean battle.
I mean,
in
terms of the ability for Sparta, for Jersey Boys to come back, but I think in terms of Sparta's, honestly, the way that Jersey Boys has beaten Sparta so far is like battles they're just ill prepared for, and I think that the giving Sparta the opportunity to pick the battle is maybe the worst idea. And right now, Sparta's moving where they want to over and over again. Look at them getting ready to move out of West Mid again. They're going to sweep around all the way to the left and come back below them again, just like they did the first play of the game. Eric likes to do this. He likes to repeat whatever. If a play works, he'll do something else for a second, and he'll come right back to it. And they're going to do it again right here.
I mean, Jersey Boys knows that they were in mid, but they're just avoiding that area completely, right? They're going to double back. I'm assuming they're going to come back left now.
They're going through north and mid, just rotating. I think that I think they think they're going to catch Eric up north trying to do something crafty, but he's kind of playing a traditional play right now.
Correct. That's what I said. As an AT, he's sticking with his group pretty well, which throws this off because usually you'd think an AT is going to be soloing getting vision, and he's not.
14 minutes remaining, and Jersey Boys, they need to pick a battle, but I think they got some time, about another 4 minutes or so, where they can probably dilly-dally around, but eventually you're going to need to have a face-off with them.
Put DS and Birds back in. That's good. I like that. I mean, they're just playing Ring Around the Rosie, right? Like, they're just continuously on opposite sides of the map from each other.
Yeah, would you rather camping or would you rather constant movement and rotation?
I mean,
I'm not
camping
sure.
can only last for a minute, right? So
let's check the breakdown real quick. Iron and Yosh leading with 4. Way to go, Iron. And Shasta 3 and 1. Iron probably the MVP candidate with as a medic. That's pretty impressive. Iron also leading in heals with 1862. Iron is doing everything right now for Sparta.
Yeah. This is what Iron does.
We got a stalemate here, South Rocks. Looks like everybody's just going to hold in position for a second. While we've got a second, let me remind everybody, Capture Flag Draft League is kicking off for Season 3. The draft will be held Wednesday, February the 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern, with registration closing an hour prior to the draft. For registration and additional information, please visit the league website at ctfpl.net. 12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Here comes Sparta. They're on the attack on the south.
Oh, Leak.
Leak is in trouble.
Leak.
Oh, but Shasta misses way too much at the beginning of that clip. He hit pretty well at the end of it, but you needed to hit the first 10.
They're still pushing up from the south a bit.
Samara in a dangerous position right now.
Yeah,
Samara goes down. It is not Samara's weak.
Yeah,
Eric down.
Completely out of position.
Eric goes down, so it's a trade.
Iso. Fall back and go right.
Oh, Iron down to a mortar.
Well, that's going to hurt. The best player for Sparta right now is down, but they're all turning right. Iso caught out in no man's land. He's down. Sparta's in trouble now. The tides have turned.
Oh, Yosh is 8 and 8 from Kevin. Oh, Mountain.
Shasta, you got to get in on Kevin. Yeah, now turn north. Fight. He goes down. Envy unable to get to him. Envy goes down. Mecca's going down. Not well played from Sparta. Not well played at all. The mortar hurts definitely, and you lose some organization. But Jersey Boys absolutely took control of that entire encounter. Sparta Boys was floundering. Sparta Boys.
Is Eric going full Spartan right now? Is he raging? You think?
I don't know if raging is what he's doing right now. I think he's just getting frustrated and calling out some individual. He's not calling out individuals per se, but like movements that were missed. The first time he tends to be pretty gracious about it. It's the second time when you got problems.
Kevin's still showing why support class is very effective. 5 and 3. Good job to Kevin.
Yeah, nice comeback there. 21-15. Sparta's still in the lead, but now just a 6-kill game. And that's something definitely the Jersey Boys can collapse. I just said that battle was so important. Jersey Boys waited for the right moment, got the right moment. They're back in this game. 10 minutes remaining. Let me check. Bax mentions that he thinks Mecha is jumping a little bit. I'll watch that for a second.
I was about to say same thing. He usually doesn't lag, so I'm gonna watch as well.
Yeah, I mean it popped up in chat apparently, but
Did Jersey Boys see them north? I guess they did because they're
Yeah, they're
pushing us to
shooting at it
classroom
now.
area. Looks like Jersey Boys gonna try to catch them off guard at H3. Look at this. There's gonna be an engagement at H3.
Oh,
right.
Envy! They lose a
Envy,
medic to a double law. One on either side of him.
Face.
They're choosing right. They're going to push left hard.
They gotta slow them down here.
Order.
Yoshi's gonna die here. More than likely, they can just focus that fire.
Look at the rat ESO.
Oh, he missed that law.
He missed the law.
Oh man, cover your
No.
Oh, devastating. All these guys got to survive here on the left. You got to keep running. Don't stop running. Keep going.
No, they know this guy's behind them. They're try to push through this. Kevin just takes
Kevin goes down to a nade. I don't know that anybody thought that was going to happen. You're going to have somebody turn. Another missed law from Hop. Dude, somebody's going to have to hit one of these.
Nervous.
Yeah,
they're getting nervous.
23-22.
Jersey Boys is up.
Back in the lead for Jersey Boys. Just missed opportunities from Sparta. That law in the north from ESO. If he hits that law, he takes out Havoc. Maybe the other one next to him, but he doesn't. Misses it, and then right in the building, the second opportunity, Hop misses the same exact situation. Disastrous play for Sparta.
I see the playoff nerves from some people. Like you said, miss clutch laws.
And Envy's death there with the double law at the very beginning. Ugh. I don't know that was anybody's fault. It's just, that's not the character you want to lose right there.
Yeah, and there was nothing he could do about it either. That double law just wrecked him.
And I think that's the second time Envy has died kind of off the rip. Sparta now moving into 2 battles, 7-8 at the very beginning. That is just not the way. That's the way that they ended up being 4-4 on the season.
Yeah, I was going to say before that happened that Envy was kind of back on form, but I didn't want to jinx it. I guess me thinking about it jinxed it. So, my bad.
And here you're going to see the game slow down on Jersey Boys' favor. They're going to hold by their base. They got the lead by 1. Sparta's been aggressive all game. So they're going to try to make them push into angles now.
Yosh has changed to an LMG.
Shit. So wait, where is that? Because that was Shasta was LMG4. I guess he's a Marine now.
He is indeed.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
And I do. We all pointed out that Shasta was missing too many bullets there.
Right.
I don't know if Yosher's going to do better than that. We'll see. The bold move. Yosh is a Grenadier. I don't think was working though.
I will say though, so far with the first game and this game, playoffs has looked pretty competitive, which is great to see.
It really has been. I mean, we were kind of joking around if Sparta were to meet DS, Kaga agreed to commentate. But we almost, I mean, as of right now, Sparta versus DS Darkslayers could have totally happened. So that's
this
shows what we know.
By Jersey Boys. I mean, they're mostly near their base, but they're all over the place. Really, being mountains way up north.
Sparta with 6 minutes and 15 seconds to make this happen. I'm going to watch Eric because Eric's going to want this to happen. He's going to coordinate the whole thing. It looks like he's going to do it from the wing and send him in. Kind of on a solo flank here. I wonder if Yosh is commanding a lot of the lead then right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Keep an eye out for too, because Yosh is also sick right now too, so I'm not sure he can talk.
That's true. He was talking a little bit earlier, but yeah, I don't know how much he's going to want to talk. Mecha doing a lot of talking maybe too. Maybe Mecha had taken over the leadership. I don't know.
Yeah,
but Pister on the other side has done a really good job of keeping his team in this game. These last 2 battles have been pitch perfect for them.
Someone said Fausto turned facts into tracks. Oof.
That's kind of messed up.
Was that someone you? Did you say that? And then just
No, motionless.
I'm just
Travis.
joking.
Actually, that's actually
Come on, bro.
a little self-deprecation there. Oh man, if Sparta would have kept going around north, though, they would have seen. No, they wouldn't have. I was watching the wrong side. Expert commentary, guys. My bad.
So I'm seeing that Jersey Boys are finally getting some solo angles. They got the mountain way F3 right of classroom. Just looking at vision at mid.
Yeah, he's been off the team for a bit here. I was kind of surprised to see
He really is.
Dude, Sparta is going everywhere looking for them, and they're right in their backyard.
Yeah. This is fun but up to a certain point. You need to really get engaged here.
Sparta's going the wrong direction here.
Give it the old split a double back, Eric. Give them a taste.
At this point.
Give them a taste of their own
Is
medicine.
Bowen going to give out coordinates? What he's known for?
Somehow he's interpreted this as camping.
Yeah, right.
Anybody else see a turtle? I see a turtle.
I see it. Yeah, I definitely see a turtle. It's a snapping turtle.
Andrew says brilliant leading by Pister. .342 left. Come Sparta, man. Taking it down to the wire.
At 9 minute mark. Been 6 full minutes of no action.
Yeah. We're getting a little close to somewhat of a camp now. But
I mean, 6 minutes is a lot. Usually it lasts 2.
Interesting spread here. Kind of a defensive spread from Jersey Boys along their spawn. So maybe they're hoping that'll be what saves them.
I mean, if you're Sparta, you have to know that they're by their base.
Right.
I mean, they're up by 1.
Oh, don't even tell me you're going that way. Don't. Oh. Yeah, I would think that you'd. I mean, I don't know that anybody knew they were just going to stop, but then again, with 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Oh, Yosh is out. Chompy's coming in with
LMG
spec information because he was in spec.
Yep. That's an interesting call.
That's an interesting call. Oh, look at this! Look at Jersey Boys. Look what they're doing. C7.
Yeah, I was looking at that corner. I was like, I bet they go in there.
And they all shift. That might have been a solid play.
Yeah, they call that -0's crevice where they're at.
I think you mean crevasse.
Ooh. You got to do a little moan there, Ron, when you say that.
Ooh.
So what do y'all think is going to happen here? Let's see what's going to happen here with Sparta. I mean, all you got to do is get a couple of laws in there.
I mean, does Sparta do it? Are they able to pull it out? I mean, the momentum has gone both ways. I think Jersey Boys are in command right now.
Look at Hop. Look at Hop here.
Oh, Hop.
Oh, Hop. Oh, Hop.
Hop is absolutely dead.
You ready for an appeal, Bowen?
They were almost at their camp timer, actually. I was looking at that.
I don't know.
This wasn't fun, man. These last 10 minutes were not fun. Honestly.
No, and unfortunately, it's kind of what we come to expect. I mean, does it win? Sure. Is it fun to watch? Not at all.
Sparta has been plagued all season long by the curse of the first death. And I'm telling you, it has visited them every time to their detriment. That Hop death was murderous.
And I understand, anything to win, but, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Show who the better squad is.
Left side's going to get pushed down by Sparta. On Sparta here, it's 4v3.
Yeah, Mecha's about to go down here.
Iron just doing God's work over there.
Oof. He's definitely one hit. Good heals. I'm surprised the Jersey Boys hasn't killed him yet, though. Isso's about to get Danny if he pulls up.
Bowen, if I could task you with... Oh, well, I don't know. We'll see. I was going to say, if you don't mind, reach out to Jersey Boys, because it looks like they're going to pull it out.
Kevin. Oh, man.
But Danny goes down 3.
Just too late, man.
Oh, too little, too late indeed.
1-point game.
24-23. Nobody was even close to that final score. Jersey Boys take it home after Sparta blows a 17-7, I believe, lead. There's so many different storylines for today's game. Samara, the switch there from Yosh at the end was a great call, but just some individual calamities. Envy's 2 deaths from Laws. A lot to say there. A lot to say. The missed law opportunities in the North. It'll come down to that if they're going to wake up in their nightmares thinking about this game. Let's go over the final scores here. Pister, Splitta, Kevin, and Hop, all with 5 kills and 2 deaths, at least what it seems to appear. Hop with good kills on the game, but also with 5 deaths in the game, along with Danny. So that's kind of the tail of the tape to a degree right there. Iron with 28-68. He has 1,000 more heals than anybody else. Second is Victim and Envy right behind him. Iron was absolutely the entirety of the team to a certain degree for Sparta there at the beginning, doing everything right. Just not able to pull it out. Bowen, were you able to get anybody?
I sent a message over to Kevin. Hadn't seen anything yet. Is he here?
I guess you have maybe a Pister.
Yeah. Pister usually sends Kevin, so let's see.
I mean, should we bring in somebody from Sparta? Kind of like what you wanted to do, Rom, too? I don't know.
I'm happy to talk to somebody from Sparta. If they want to talk about it, I'll do a double one. This is another good game. It's been one hell of a playoff so far. Something to be said for everybody. Yeah, Rom.
Mecca or what's his name in here? Or Eric?
Yeah, Mecca or Eric, either one, whoever's available. Abba's saying Rom taking 2 at a time. I appreciate it. Appreciate the confidence you have in me and my ability.
I messaged Jordan there.
Mosh and Mercy both. Doghouse all getting it in. All the guys that missed out on this season.
All right, Danny's gonna come for Jersey Boys.
Oh, he's entering the Lions Den. Let me. I see Pister here as well. Let me. Pister, you're welcome to chat if you want to pipe in. Are we expecting Danny as well? Oh, I see him. Danny, you want to give me a chill mic check?
After you talk to them as well.
Mic check. Hello.
Danny, man, it was a good night for Jersey Boys. Rough day out there for you, brother. What happened? And tell me about it.
Oh, so you're so right for what you said last week on USL preview. Oh man, horrible game by me. But honestly, hats off to Sparta. I think they played really well. I mean, Jersey Boys did what Jersey Boys do this game. I thought the last play was smart. I mean, call it campy, but
no, yeah,
the game. But
you only did it with like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It wasn't like an unreasonable time period where you shifted over there. You were actually hunting before that.
Yeah, but truly hats off to Sparta. I think they had us like on our edge, honestly.
Well, tell me about. Let me ask about that. The score was 17-7. Sparta looking absolutely in command of that game, and then something shifted. What was it?
I think Pister got a law. Like, was it Northeast killed one of their meds, and then we just kind of collapsed on them.
Envy.
And there was one play where I don't know if it was Victim or Havoc. They stayed alive from Ezo rushing them with SG, and I think if our med died there, it would have been probably like an even fight. But
you're talking about Havoc, and I've got that one absolutely.
That was immense. Like Havoc staying alive there was huge. And I think it sort of just like turned ties there because we went up 1 kill, and it was sort of in our hands to play like we want to. And then that last play was campy, but it was brilliant from Pister, got us the first kill, and then we just barely made it we barely made it out, 1 kill. So
your team gave you the MVP for this game, which to a certain degree might have seemed like a joke from the outsiders, but I think it goes to speak to the attitude of this team. Like I think you guys there's a kind of a all for one for all mentality over there. Is that how you feel about it?
I don't know if it was just shithousing or if I don't know, give him the MVP to keep him in good spirits for next match, but it doesn't matter. I'm glad we got the win. We're ready for birds.
What a win it was as Jersey Boys advance. Congratulations on a big win, 24-23. Danny, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Ron, we got Eric there as well.
Eric, talk to me about this one. It was in the bag and then it slipped away. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, during the week, Yosh was leading, and unfortunately, he got sick, so I had to actually lead this one, which sucked because I really couldn't solo like I wanted to because of that. But, you know, some unfortunate deaths by our meds off the rip. That North one was a law. 2 laws on either side of Envy hit. It wasn't just Pister's law, 2 laws. And that's on him. I did say everybody East, but he was the first one out and just got focused right away. And then we just got kind of surrounded. I knew the second that they got the lead, they were going to do some camping stuff, which is fine. I get it because we were slowing the pace down to around mid. So yeah, hats off to them for doing it. I still don't agree with being allowed to go back into your baselines. That, again, shouldn't be a thing. Only the enemy should be allowed to cross through lines for an angle, but I digress. I didn't see what happened to Hop. I guess there was an ambush there on him. Yeah. He just needed to kind of chill for a minute and wait for us to get around me, Mecha, and Iron on that left. And I think it would have been fine.
I'll let you see the video. I think he was pretty far overextended the way I would see it. But yeah. Okay. It's unfortunate death, but I think there were a bunch of opportunities before then. You're talking about, something I want to ask you about is the missed law opportunities. If you'll see it on the video, but ESO missed a cataclysmic law that would have murdered their team on Havoc and another Marine up north. Barely missed it and then couldn't kill Havoc as a result. And then right after that, Hop missed one on the inside of the building right on the door that also would have done the same thing. It just seemed like Sparta just had a ton of missed opportunities. And I was wondering if you saw that from your vantage point.
No, I didn't, because most of the time I was kind of with Mecha. Mecha and Iron were by my side, or it was me and Yosh. I didn't really, other than me yelling at ESO from time to time to watch his health as he's pushing south mid and running into every bullet. I didn't really play alongside of him. He did make some smart calls to say push when they needed to, like when I got flanked from south mid and east mid by SV. I immediately told all of them to just turn right and push right, and he was the only one to do it. Everybody else kept chasing a medic. I think that's who Danny was referencing on Havoc surviving. I don't agree with people wanting to chase a medic. If the medic's the only person alive on that team, don't fucking chase him, because he's useless. He's not going to be the aggressor that flanks you and wins them the battle because he's a combat class. No, focus on the combat class. Yeah. So people need to just smarten up and focus on what they can take.
On the threats in front of them. One last thing I'd like to mention is that Iron, from the first 15 minutes of this game, he was everything and everywhere. Did you notice the kind of game he was having there at the beginning?
Oh yeah, Iron's without a doubt the best med in the league. He didn't play med all season, but hands down the best med in the league. And unfortunately, with Envy taking some bad deaths, he was solo medding for probably 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, but like a lot of the fights he was solo medding until Envy respawned. So good job on Iron. Yeah,
a lot to analyze there, and I'm sure you'll want to see the tape before you talk too much more about it. But Eric, great season from Sparta. Thanks for letting me and Bowen from the commentary booth here be a part of it. Congratulations on a great season, and sorry about the result tonight.
That's all good. GG's.
Absolutely. All right. Well, any final comments from Fausto or Bowen?
No, fun game. 2 games in a row, 1 kill. So, it's been great.
Great job.
Absolutely.
USL is back for the most part, so I'm excited for the chat match.
Absolutely. Well, again, want to let our listeners know, Capture the Flag Draft League kicking it off Season 3. The draft will be held Wednesday, February the 5th at 9 p.m., with registration closing 1 hour prior to the draft. For registration and additional information, please visit the league website at ctfpl.net. That will conclude our broadcast of the final round of the semifinals in season 25 of the Unified Skirmish League. We had Jersey Boys defeating Sparta tonight, 24-23. That means here coming up in the championship, we are going to have Birds versus Jersey Boys. Cannot wait for this game. If you want to join the fight, you can download the game right now on Steam. Visit Free Infantry or go to freeinfantry.com. You can check out the USL at uslzone.com if you want to be a part of this historic league. Thank you to my co-hosts, Bowen and Fausto. Thank you to our executive producer, Military Police. This has been Romulocks, and you've been watching the Unified Skirmish League on USL Live.